May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly market forecast. We're looking at gold, gold in them hills. All right. Looking at the weekly time frame. I want you to pay attention to a little detail. We're looking at gold futures. I want to show you what the other charts look like in comparison. I trade gold futures because the it has got a standard price for every participant in this market. All right. With CFDs, if you're trading CFDs like uh, XAUUSD, all right, you're going to see that the prices are a little different. So almost exactly the same, but the prices are a little different with each broker. This is FXCM. If you look at X, a what are we doing here? We look at you. All right. If you look at the forex.com, it's going to look a little different too. All right. Prices are a little just a subtle difference, but it leaves room for spreads. It leaves room for um, slippage. At the discretion of the broker. You don't get that problem with futures. That's all I'm saying. All right. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Now, watch this. We broke the high here, right? We have a pullback, and then we broke that high and closed well above it. That is bullish. That's all there is to it. We are bullish. All right. Now, we had a pullback. That's fine. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. That is the way the market runs. You're going to look for pullbacks so you can get in for buys as the impulsive moves are to the upside. This is an impulsive move. This is a correction. This is a correction. All right. So you, you these are dip buying opportunities. Now, uh, this one closed below the low of the previous week. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the previous week, and that's a bearish indication. Okay, but last week, if you remember, in that video, I told you we're probably going to get a gap up because of the troubles that erupted in Venezuela. All right, when the U.S. Went over there and conducted operations and all, this is a uh, that is tension, and when there's tension in the markets tend to go from risk assets and move their money to safe havens like gold. And that's why we sort of surge. Now, I expect that gap to happen again upon this open for this week because of the latest goings on in Iran. All right. And uh, that should that should ratchet up some things. In the U.S. Sent some missiles to Syria. So I'm expecting a gap up, and I'm thinking that we'll be trading towards that high. This is so far is an inside bar. All right, here. All right, and we could see this thing continue up higher. This is, I mean, this is an inside bar. We can see continuation up towards this high, and we could create a new order block for a price to go above, retest, and continue higher. All right. If we go to the daily, you can see we've been going up. All right. You can see the respect being shown, discount arrays here. Right. Market came down. Looked like we was going to just run to the floor, but the markets respected uh, this bullish fair value gap here on the daily, and you can see what it did after that. All right, opened up another bullish fair value gap. Meanwhile, we're disrespecting this bearish fair value gap, closing that. All right, now I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you. All right, you see how the market pushed up higher, past these two down close candles, this should be an order block here. All right, a daily order block here, but it didn't close beyond that high, not on the futures chart. All right, but you do see the gap up here. All right, on Friday we had a gap opening, and price surged, pulled back a little bit. All right, but you can see the respect being shown, this bullish uh, fair value gap, and that price used it to make higher prices. I think we're going to see some continuation. One of the reasons why I think we're going to see continuation to the upside is because of the current geopolitical environment. Also, because Friday, the last 4 hour candle closed above that high. You understand? That encourages me to think that we're probably going to see price get higher, and we closed above the high of this wick, the 50%. I didn't mean no high, but the 50% of this wick, which is usually an indication that we'll probably see the high. Okay, there was a bullish fair value gap right there as well. So price could find support. If it does pull back, it could find support right here. All right. Right at this gap open from the higher time frame, the daily. All right. Which is where these two overlap. The bullish fair value gap and the volume imbalance here, that gap open. If price pulls back to that, it'll find sturdy support there, I believe, for higher prices. One other thing, one of the other reasons why I think we're going to continue higher is if we look at those CFDs, you can see, look at this candle, all right? It closed on the CFD, the FXCM chart, it closed above. It did the same thing on the Forex.com chart as well. Those brokers, those CFD brokers, have this closing above, have this bearish fair value gap disrespected. And that is an indication that we should see higher prices. All right. Uh, 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 that's all there is to it. I think that it's just a extra little bonus analysis there. It's not really a confluence, but it does support the idea of higher prices. All right. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to give this one a big old, what do you call it? Bullish arrow, because I expect the market to continue higher. And I want you to go. I want you to go. This is your homework. I want you to go to my the other videos that I put out already. The Nasdaq 100. All right, I have analysis for that. The Aussie dollar USD, the pound USD, the euro USD, and the US dollar uh, analysis. This is the most important one because uh, the strength of the US dollar, you want to trade it accordingly when you look at the major pairs. Where its counterparts that are trading against the US dollar, you probably want to short, because I believe the US dollar is going to see some more strength. It's already been has two bullish closes for the last 2 weeks. I think we're going to see some more of that. So you want to trade Euro USD, Pound USD, Aussie Dollar USD, NZD USD. You want to trade those accordingly. US dollar CAD, US dollar Swiss. You probably want to look to buy dips, or keep it going bullishly. Okay. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know where you're from and where you're watching from, and if my analysis is helping. Let me know during the week. If you have a little trouble, you got a little question, make sure you drop it in there, because I respond to um, every comment. All right. Thank you again for watching. May profits be upon you.